Welcome back to another episode of Thomas is Talking. Guys, please make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We are fast approaching 30,000 views in just over 2 weeks on my brand new channel that is about addiction, recovery, and self help for men. Okay, today's video, we're going to cover leveling up and how, right? How exactly do you even do that when you're just trying to start out? Well, you don't try to do it when you're just starting out. You start at the bottom, you work a little harder, you work up, you work up, you work up. That's leveling up, okay? You have to start somewhere. For me, it has always been the bottom, and that's fine. That's okay. There's no problem with starting out at the bottom because you can always work your way to the top, just like I always do, because I'm confident, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collective, I'm intentional, and I do mostly everything I do out of love. I don't do it for money. But that's another subject, another video. So let's dive right into this, okay? So leveling up. When I say by leveling up, I mean disappear and disengage from everything that you're currently doing, okay? That's a big change, but it's needed. You have to be able to do that. You have to disappear and disengage. If you do that for 6 months, you're going to have amazing results. If you do it for a year, you're going to come back unrecognizable. The people who had known you before are probably not going to be on your level, so you're probably not really going to associate with them very much. But if you do, they're going to be so stinking proud of you that it's going to be unbelievable. Like my family is and my friends are with me now. Okay, they are so very proud of me because I'm doing things that seem unbelievable, but it's happening. And I'm giving that grace to God, right? So the longer that a man stays away without any relationship, it doesn't just mean females, it means friends too. You have toxic friends, or you probably have toxic friends, you know, the ones who want to do all the fun shit, like go out there mudding and blowing shit up and shooting guns and whatever else you guys do. Get away from those guys. They're wasting your time. You know, you could have fun later. Have fun when you can afford to have fun. But the longer they go without the relationship, the longer you go without those bad relationships and you just disengage and disappear, the more dangerous you're going to become. And here's why. It's because you'll stop needing validation because you'll start to enjoy being alone. That solitude is going to bring you peace, much like my solitude brings me peace. Like Tom McDonald, I moved out into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there because I just want to be by myself. Okay? I love being by myself. It's probably a side effect of prison and jail, but it's actually a good thing and it's made me a stronger human being because of it. It also means that you're going to be harder to impress, you're going to be harder to control, and you're going to be harder to manipulate. So when you come up on these toxic relationships or you meet these toxic people, it's going to be very easily for you to identify them, what they're trying to do, and then steer and pivot away from that. Okay, swerve, hit the juke, circle button, triangle, and you're running down the sideline. Okay. Next is going to be your standards raise. Okay. My father just came and visited me out in the middle of nowhere yesterday, and it was a great time. It's why I didn't upload a video. I was spending time with my father. He's 69. He is still my hero to this day, and I am damn near 40, okay? He came out, and we're talking, and he was talking about me leveling up and getting to a new higher high, right, as they say in the stock market. And he was talking about how he wants to raise his standard because what he is accepting now is beneath him and where he wants to be. He also quit drinking. Congratulations, Dad. Senior, I'm so proud of you, man. I've been telling you this for 30 years, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you finally did it. Everybody, round of applause for my dad, okay? Round of applause for this man. 69 years old, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Guess what? Old dogs don't know Thomas is talking and ain't discovered that shit. And it's certainly old dog ain't, my father. My dad is an old dog, however, he is learning new tricks. It's off topic, but optimism and pessimism, okay? Positive and negative. a controller, a leader, and a victim. Each side has that certain mentality, right? You're either going to choose to be the victim because it is a choice after all, or you're going to choose to be a leader and blaze your own path. Wow. I might have to put that on the bloopers ring. But blaze your own path and raise your own level up. You have to set your own bar, like I said in previous videos. Your level of success purely depends on what you want, okay? It's nothing to what you see these gurus and these self-help and all these other people on here talking about. The millions and zillions of dollars and the Bentleys and the yachts and all this other stuff. Your level of success could be, hey, I just want to be able to pay my bills each month and do it very easily with minimal work so that I can enjoy my life. And that could be success. To me, I would define that as success for sure. But your standards raise. So you become very selective about your time. You won't tolerate drama, disrespect, or games, and you choose your relationships, even your friends, like I said, very, very wisely. You become emotionally controlled. Time alone starts to teach you patience and self-discipline. You observe more, you react less, and you think before you have any investment in any sort of emotion at all. It's actually a calm control that is super intimidating to people, especially people that don't like you. It's an easy way to identify on, pulling back the sheep's wool and seeing the wolf's mask for what it is. Okay? Be a better you, and then see which one of your friends are going to stick around. And then see if that friend will level up with you, right? Because what's better, I mean, you could do all this stuff alone, but you could do it with friends too, just like working out. You might be better off with a spot, okay? So because you cannot be easily manipulated, you're going to start thinking to yourself, well, I could help other people for sure, kind of like what I'm doing. I've done that. I've been there, even gotten into bad relationships, trying to help people, and it never works out because you can't bring something like if you're standing on a bar stool, right, and you're standing up on it tall, and your friend's down there or your girl's down there, and you reach your hand down to pick her up, and you're pulling that full weight of that dead load, you're gonna fall off the bar stool. You have to build that foundation, a very solid stone, brick and mortar, made of the land and is a part of the earth foundation, that strong, okay? So you'll try to start helping other people, but helping everyone is not kindness, okay? Sometimes it's self-destructive. I've been to jail many times because trying to help people. I've gone to prison trying to help people. I've lost relationships, my family, my jobs, all my possessions because I was trying to help someone, pulling them up on that bar stool, right? So here I'll give you some identifiers to let you know and make it easier for you to see who is who and what is what, okay? So the first person you'll see is the chronic victim, like I said. Every problem is someone else's fault, right? There's zero accountability with this person. With the chronic victim, they're pessimistic. They don't like to learn new things. They don't like change. They like to stay in their own little bubble, and it is what it is. That's it. Okay? That is a person you want to stay away from. The second is the repeat promise breaker, which is basically like they'll make plans with you, and it's cool, and they want to do it, but they put in zero effort. So there's zero effort, and they will put in no time at all. Quick phone call or text, hey, yeah, we'll meet for bowling next week, and then, they ghost you. That person, you don't want that person around either. Why? Because they're wasting your time. Then you have the person that's the user, right? This is a very common one, and they will disappear right after you help them. Okay, so you'll help them, they'll think they got it, they don't need you no more, they ditch you, it's over. Okay, you don't want that person either. And then you want you don't want this other person that refuses responsibility, right? So if you give somebody advice, it means nothing without their action. Just like I'm trying to tell you guys, right? If you want to stay tuned, if you want to see what happens next with Thomas is Talking, what happens with Thomas Reed, what happens with Every Day, and the album, It's About That Time, you guys can all listen to it on Apple Music or Amazon Music. It's simply titled Every Day, It's About That Time. It's a bomb-ass album. I spent my life savings on it back in 2020. COVID hit, and I had no money left to basically market it. It's a fantastic album. Lots of fun, love songs, fun songs, rock songs. I mean, listen, check it out. Apple Music every day. It's about that time. So you have to take action. So, like with you guys, you want to see the videos? You want to see what happens next? Okay, like it, subscribe, share it, comment. I will talk to you. And my hat's off to the people who have had the balls big enough to comment thus far. And for the most part, they have all been positive, which is great. Okay, there has been a couple of negatives, but that's also good. We need to learn from each other. We're pooling energy here. Okay, we're getting it all together. We're amassing it together, and then we're gonna make an astronomically large change in your life and in mine. So please, like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You gotta learn. You gotta be able to be present. You gotta hit the little bell to see what's coming next. I mean, this has just been fantastic thus far. Like I said, I owe everything to God. He has truly, truly blessed me and given me a tremendous amount of grace and that I don't deserve, I'm sure, but for some reason he believes I do. Okay? So I'm here to help you. Subscribe. Then you have the jealous one, right? That's the one where your growth secretly bothers them. Okay? It's like that friend that's always telling you, like, you can't do this or you can't do that, or if you do that, this will happen, so you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. Stay away from those people. If you have a burning desire, do it. That is God talking to you. All right? Now, I have a quote here from Marcus Aurelius again. Waste no time on what harms your character. That's exactly what this all was, just summed up in one perfectly said sentence. Okay? And then I will finish this off. I believe I've covered everything. Yeah, how to level up. Subscribe. Thomas is talking. Let's see what happens. Like I said again, I apologize I didn't upload yesterday. I spent time with my father, my daughter. It was lovely. Went smoothly. We had this amazing steak and chicken homemade soup I made. It was fantastic. Grilled cheese. Perfect. So, this is a quote from Steve Jobs. If you don't know who that is, you're probably watching this video on his product, which is the iPhone. He was the CEO of Apple and he had passed, okay? Great man, super intelligent, awesome guy, right? Always wore the turtlenecks, kind of geeked out, but that's how all successful people are. So have courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become. So that's the self-talk. Like I said, you have to listen to your conscience. Not the bad one, the good one. The one that's telling you to go out and help people, or to go out and volunteer at the soup kitchen, or go out and donate some clothes because you have too many, which I'm about to do because I have so many jackets, so many clothes. Like I am overfull. I had to get a new dresser today. Pissed, my lady all off. But we talked calm, cool, and collected. We had a conversation, and we settled it down, and she sided with me, which was we need the dressers because we have the clothes, and we don't have the space to just store the clothes on the ground or in a laundry basket. That's ridiculous, especially when you've come up as far as we have. Anyway, I'll close it out there. If you guys have any questions or if you have any topics that you want to talk about, make sure you leave it down below in the comment section. I definitely read them all. I like them. I reply. I talk to you guys. Let's get this communication going. Let's get these subs up, okay? We need to get my subs up. I've got the watch hours. I've got the videos. I've got the views. I need the subs. You can't have a championship team without a quarterback, right? I need you guys just as much, if not more, than you need me. Because like old Gus used to say, I do these videos so I could cop from y'all, okay? Me talking, me letting this stuff out, this helps me stay sober. It helps me hold myself accountable. And it helps me do the things I gotta do. With that being said, I'm gonna pop out of here. I love you guys, and I love him. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.